Those foul cultists have come this way. The bodies of innocents are strewn across the sands. We must make them pay.
We will. Ready your weapon, brother.
Okay. That was a time. I think I actually saw that I was taking damage. Alright. Cleave now has Scattering Blast. Critical hits knock enemies up into the air and deal additional damage where they land. I'll give that a shot for now. Wrath of the Berserker. Become Fury Incarnate for 20 seconds. Well, I'm making it really hard just to say no to some of these abilities. Superstition. Reduce all non-physical damage by 20%. When you take damage from a range or elemental attack, you can have a chance to gain 2 Fury. Oh yay, a chance to gain 2 Fury. Increases armor and thorns. I don't have thorns. I might take superstition for the now, though. Yeah, let's deal with the hidden conk. I'm gonna make this a little bit a longer episode just because I'd like to get at least to the next waypoint.
More hidden footprints.
They're not hidden anymore. I thought I saw a loot goblin. It was not a loot goblin. Alright. Squishing the scorpions. I could have sworn that that's a thing that you could also do in WoW. Just any small vermin creature you could just step on.
This is one of the cultist lairs. They are casting part of the illusion inside.
Indeed. Increases damage against elites. Ah, that's pretty cool. Oh, you are good. Yes. Like these pants are nice, but the squire's raiments, those are pretty good. What about flesh?
Not enough fury.
The ritual is disrupted.
There. That ought to dispel the Coven's magic.
They tortured my poor husband.
We
I
will...
owe you my life. Bless you.
The hell did they flay up in here? Like seriously, what the hell is that thing? Screw your vases too.
Tell me, what shall you do when Magda is dead?
The lords of hell, Belial and Asmodan, plan to invade this world. I will crush their forces and cleave their skulls asunder.
How curious. You must be the one I was meant to find here.
Always a little suspicious when they're like, you're the one I was meant to find, the one I was destined to meet. It's always just a little bit suspicious. God damn, being a barbarian in this is just far more satisfying feeling. Let's go check up what's around here first. There's nothing. A lot of abandoned outposts. And that's a destroyed bridge. And this is going to be a place full of baddies, isn't it?
I need fury.
I need fury. Would you stop trying to hit me with your orbit things? Let's check out this Soroko cave first before we continue forward. You know, I've honestly plumb forgot what it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm each attack has a chance to throw a piercing axe. Nah, I'm just gonna go with Frenzy. I've been enjoying Frenzy, being able to slap things really fast like.
Not enough fury.
Gluttonous Gorget. I gotta remember that I can hold down shift to just attack in a single direction. No more? Alright. Hello. More K-Bats. I mean, okay, maybe I should consider the idea of continuing to use Cleave for a bit. Dead worms. Ah, this is a level 1. I wonder how many levels there are to this place.
For the jump!
So many ghouls. So many worms. So little time. Rude. I don't know, I guess having her around will be relatively good time. I'm not sure yet. Depending on what her later abilities, I guess, can do. Gross. Roadie, one might even say. Hey, don't worry about the egg sacs. Come on, where are you? Oh, hello. That was a thing. Maybe I didn't need to worry about the egg sacs in the first place.
I will not be denied.
Get over here. Savage rockworms. Good lord. I really do wonder how much one can shotgun their way through this game. Like, I know that this is probably a thing I asked before at one point, but it's also one of those things where it's like, how much of this is actually important to learn, to know, to learn, to do? I feel like that would have been more useful to have at the start of that fight, but alright. Game keeps on insisting to put those shrines in locations where things don't seem that important. That's level 2. How much do I care about exploring the rest of this place? Like, I won't lie, part of me is just really wanting to... Destruction Legend. You can't put something like that on the goddamn ground. Not expecting me to be a little bit intrigued. And for some reason, my headphone... Oh, I know the reason. For some reason, my headphone audio will sometimes just completely duck out. Why make the cave back so tanky? Rude.
That was a worthy foe.
Was it though? Was it really? Was the winged demon rat really that much of a worthy foe? I ask in earnest, really. This is just gonna loop around. This is just looping around to the other way that I led here. Yep. I believe I'm just gonna go down all those stairs. Also, anything useful? Yes. Yes, that is quite useful. Like, so useful. Man. I mean, okay, I could wield each of these in one hand and do a frick load of damage. But I like my two-handed weapons. I would love. Okay. I would just like a thing where I can move just a smidgen faster while outside of combat. Sure, I know that that's basically next to useless in a game like Diablo. But, like, come on. You can't tell me that it wouldn't be a little bit nicer to be able to move, like, twice as fast at the moment. Level 2. And that is why I equip Cleave.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
The takedown. Alright then. Resplendent chest. Oh my lord. And a ruby. What is the takedown? Kill 10 champions of the... Oh, there's a list. Neat. Maybe one that you're able to do... Maybe one you're able to do... when you... Oh. That's it. I guess we're done here. Alright. I got a lot of loot. Mighty rare weapon, one-handed. Son of a titmouse. Lightning skills, physical. I do like that regeneration. But this is a little bit better.
The Lord of Lies is as cunning as he is vile. We'll need to use our wits to defeat him.
I do not need wits to cleave Belial's head from his body.
Your courage serves you well.
Squeesh. Let's get our butts over this bridge and hope that there's maybe some sort of a waypoint.
I think it is time for you to know my true tale.
Yeah?
I am not from Chaldeum. I learned these spells 1500 years ago. My sisters and I pledged our service to a man of great power. We called him the Prophet. He trained us and placed us in a magical slumber to awaken in this era. I am to prevent the Lords of Hell from invading.
This is an age of omens and prophecies. Yours is but one more. You are welcome to fight by my side.
Enchantress is a spellcaster able to wield staves, daggers, spears, axes, swords, and maces. You know what? Sure.
Let us fight this evil together.
Enchantress. Alright, let's see what you got here. I'm going to need to equip you with stuff, but, you know. Charms an enemy to fight for you. A guided orb that damages and slows enemies. That's pretty neat. Increases your static elemental damage bonuses. Reduces your skill's cooldown. That's a pretty good one. Reduce damage from range attacks. Increases armor and slows melee attackers for you and the Enchantress. Erosion. Conjures a pool of energy that deals damage and causes affected enemies.
Choose my skill.
Yes, I'm working on that. Thank you. Causes affected enemies to take additional damage. Aura that increases attack speed for you and the Enchantress. When you take fatal damage, the Enchantress empowers you to move through time, slowing the world around you to avoid death. Temporal Pulse.
Choice.
Reduces my skills cooldown. It's pretty neat.
practiced so long for that.
And that's just a thing you do. I won't lie. Some of these other things are cool,
I would have done the same.
but I really do like the ones that make it so as it's just, it happens,
That would be of use.
as opposed to, you know, waiting for 5 centuries for something to re-proc.
If you insist.
I do insist. Some of this won't help your damage. In fact, a majority of it won't, but I got nothing. I mean, giving you some actual armor is helpful. Damn, that's some nice armor. That's some really nice armor that really
Thank you.
benefits her more. So wait, if I give you the
Yes.
hammer, will you still be able to cast spells? What do you need? Gauntlets?
You're too kind.
Less about being too kind and more about making sure that you survive.
This is well crafted.
Chance to deal damage on hit. Sure.
I will use this.
Also, you... Ooh. Yeah, no, this is better for you.
Perfect.
What else do you need? Gauntlets. Another ring and shoulder pauldrons. I guess these.
A gift?
And we don't have any rings or shoulder pauldrons, so that's gonna kinda have to be it for you, lady. Like, I could give you some of this other shit that I have. Alright. To the other side of this bridge. New companions.
Now to find the Qasim outpost.
You will find it to the north, though it is still some distance away.
Neat. Nope, that's the enchanting stuff.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be
New goods today.
I must say, I'm very fond of this new family I find myself in. But you could be a bit more open about your love for us, you know.
You presume much.
Oh, don't try to hide it. You act like you just need us for our skills. But we know the real reason you've brought us along with you.
For your skills? Hi, Templar.
You don't speak of how you became a Templar. Were you born to it?
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the Order harvest and purify the weeds.
So you were once a criminal?
Yes. And I am told our Inquisitors had to bend quite a ways down to tear me from my sinful roots.
Paladins, what can I say?
So what were your crimes before you joined the Order?
I cannot tell you.
Your Order's Inquisitors didn't cut out your tongue, did they? Out with it.
You misunderstand me. We are literally unable to recall our pasts. The Inquisitors stripped my sins and the memory of them from me, leaving me pure.
I feel like that's a little forceful way of redemption. Like, don't get me wrong. Being an asshole is being an asshole. Being evil is being evil. There's a significant difference. But like, if you're willing to become a Templar and lose all your sin stuff, then sure. If it's a, I don't know, it feels like a weird.
I want to hear more about the Templar Order. Why do they make you forget your past?
Yeah.
Our initiation blinds us to our sinful pasts, so that we might clearly see the future and prepare for the final battle.
I see. How did they take your memory away? Sorcery?
I was chained to a wall and beaten. By the third day, I was mad from pain and hunger. And that is when the whipping began. I was told I relived all of my transgressions. Everything that brought me tainted joy. The whip took away that joy. Then the sin, leaving me pure.
So they tortured you. You Templar have strange ideas of what holiness means.
Don't you understand? The Templar Order is trying to protect humanity from extinction. What is my pain against that goal?
Yeah, no, still kind of weird about it.
I have done things that haunt me, Templar. Things I regret. You regret nothing, because your memories were taken from you.
I understand. You wish that you could be cleansed of your sins as I have.
No.
Never. Remembering my past tells me who I am. But you don't remember a damn thing. The Order tells who you are. How do you know the Order's not lying to you about your sins?
I cannot lie. That has occurred to me. But if it were true, it would ruin everything I fight for. Everything.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I would still want to fight for humanity, if that was the regard. But then again, I'm one of those few people in the world that has a iota of hope for humanity. So
I have considered what we discussed, and you are correct. I know little about my past, beyond what my order has told me. But what does it matter? Look what they have done for me. They've turned me into a living weapon, a light against darkness.
Blind faith is worthless. If you want to honor your order, confront your past. Prove they saved you.
I wouldn't know how to begin. How do I seek memories that have been taken from me?
I do not know. My past is burned into me, and I could never forget it.
You may be right. I will find a way to take back my memories and exonerate my order.
like, again, if it's a willing thing, that's a one thing. It's another thing when it's, you know, forced.
I have thought of a way to retrieve my lost memories, but it is dangerous. I must ask you to promise me something. Should I lapse into my old sins, whatever they may be, you must kill me, as I killed John Dar.
You worry too much, Cormac. Very well. I promise. What now?
I found a journal on John Dar's corpse, written in an ancient Templar cipher. I can translate it, but it will take some time. Perhaps studying his treachery will give me a clue into my past.
Perfect. What is your concern?
John Dar was once a man of faith, devoted to the Templar Order. What if he discovered something that made him betray himself? That matters not, for I must do this anyway.
Okay, no more talk. I guess that's it for the last of his thing. Oh, good. You still have stuff to say.
Do you have any other family?
My brother and I were orphans. We only had each other.
Is he also a thief?
No, he was a member of the city guard.
That seems odd.
Not as much as you might think. Until the end, that is.
I feel like there's more to that story right there. But of course, that's all for that story. Okay. Oh god. More talkie.
Have I ever told you that I knew Shen before he became part of our family here? Ah, He is such a sweet old fool. What a wild love we had for each other. He used to do the most surprising things, if you know what I mean. I could tell you stories that would curl your hair.
Please don't.
Yeah, nah, please don't. Oh god. So many people. Oh!
Has Chaldeum changed much since you were last here?
Last time I passed through here was soon after meeting Mira. She wanted to stop and see the city, but I convinced her to travel on. My good memories of Chaldeum feel like I'm watching someone else's life. I'll be glad for us to be gone.
God, there's just so much lore. Alright. Have materials. Not the boots. I just want to... Oh. Focuses. Sure. That's a little bit louder than I thought it was going to be. Ugh, 239 life per hit. That sounds like a hell yes. And I just want to make her some shoulder pauldrons if I could. Yes, I can. Ah, there's strength and vitality, though. I mean, that's still good for her, seeing as, you know, is better than nothing.
Magnificent.
And that's definitely better than nothing. There we go. Look at that, 500 damage. I mean, sure, it's not my nearly 1,000 damage, but it's pretty good. Anyways, I'm going to off-screen doing some more things around the camp. When we return, we've crossed the bridge, and now we got to see what's across the bridge. Surely nothing that's going to be too much of a challenge. Maybe. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I am enjoying playing it, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.